Thank you, sir, for kindly releasing our first copy of our souvenir. Now the souvenir will be presented to the dignitaries on the stage. I now request Mrs. Jacinta Michael to introduce Reverend Sister Rita Paul and Right Reverend Dr. Singarayan, Bishop of Salem.
Reverend Sister Rita Paul, Superior General of FSM. Sister is a guiding light, a motherly leader, a value-oriented person, approachable, down-to-earth, spiritual, and humane. She is the first Indian young General Superior of FSM. Now, I invite Reverend Sister Rita Paul for the presidential address.
Right Reverend Dr. S. Singarayan, Bishop of Salem. Right Reverend Dr. Jean-Pierre Matthew, Bishop of Blua. Right Reverend Dr. Lawrence Pius, Bishop of Dharmaburi. The different dignitaries present, I am very glad to address to you all this evening. Indeed, I need to say that let us sing the praises of the Lord for the 50 years of grace, 50 years of blessing, 50 years of growth, during which the Lord walked with us. I think of our sisters who had the idea of beginning this school with so much of difficulty, and many of them are not here today. But it was their idea, it was their vision that we are today. So, on this occasion of the Golden Jubilee of Holy Angels Matriculation Higher Secondary School, I wish to affirm that it is a holy ground that welcomed, enlightened, strengthened, encouraged, formed and challenged many students. To everyone present and everyone who had a share in this noble task, I say congratulations to you. Congratulations to Sister Miriam. Congratulations to Sister Jolie. Congratulations to all the past principals, sisters and teachers. On this occasion, I would like to say that we live in the best of our times. So how to define this time? Where are the paradoxes? We are part of a society living the progress and the regression, the abundance and the scarcity. We are surrounded by wealth and masses go hungry. We are trying of all cost to prolong life and destroy life in many ways. Medical advances are faced with new or old sicknesses resistant to known drugs. We are in an era of social communication and a lot of biased information. We are in an interconnected world, yet do not notice those who are near to us. We are in a great hope and lots of despair, where we talk of love and practice indifference. We acknowledge that we are stewards on our planet and yet act as owners. The basic human relationships are put to question, but we speak of relation. So, dear friends gathered here, we all know today true education is a great challenge. So, this great task requires efficiency, cooperation, collaboration, and witness. I first address all our students who are present in this campus. Dear students, you have a duty and responsibility to form a better tomorrow for yourself and for our nation. So form yourself and allow yourselves to be formed. Dear parents, I wish you courage, prudence, and determination to care and bring up your children in this fast developing and modern world. Dear teaching and non-teaching staff, may you take part in this noble service with love, dedication, patience, tenderness, and compassion. Dear sisters, may you be a sign of hope and holiness to this Holy Angels campus and its surroundings. Finally, I thank and congratulate our sisters, teachers, non-teaching staff, and everyone who worked so hard to make this day a very successful one. You have worked hard months, but today we have come to enjoy. So we appreciate your hard work put behind this day's success. Dear friends, let us together work for a just, joyful, and peaceful society. Let us share what we have. Let us practice justice. Let us love one another. Let God be praised. May God bless every one of you present. May God bless everyone who passed this institution. May God bless this institution today and the days to come. I wish you all the best to continue this noble service.
Thank you, dear sister. We realize our duty and responsibility for our nation, and we promise to do our very best and will work together for a peaceful society. Thank you. Right Reverend Dr. S. Singarayan, Bishop of Salem, gentle shepherd of Salem flock, modest, committed, shares the compassionate love of Christ with dynamic evangelism and spiritual fervor. His genuine passion to lead people in God's way is shown not only in his words but also his deeds. My Lord, I invite you for the keynote address.
Respectable and honorable guest on the dais, and my dear teachers, students, well-wishers and parents gathered for this august function of the Golden Jubilee of Salem Holy Angels Matriculation School. I greet one and all of you with a great heart, privileged to participate in this wonderful function this evening, which stands as a mark in the history of Salem Diocese and also in the history of Salem Town. And we have just heard from the president of this function, the General Superior of the congregation of the FSM Sisters, how from hard work and from almost nothing this great institution has come in. As the spiritual guide of the sisters who form the management of this school here in Salem, and as the Bishop of Salem and the head of the Catholic community in this districts of Salem and Namakkal, I offer my hearty and very appreciative congratulations to all the sisters of the SFM who form the management of this wonderful school. This school, as all of us know and see for ourselves, stands as an excellent institution of education over the past number of years, almost all the years having 100% results and having very high academic performances and very wonderful records in sports and other fields. As I congratulate this of a centenary school, Holy Angels, I also offer my great appreciation for all the members who shed their tears, who shed their blood and toiled for the growth of this institution. The sisters, the members of the staff, and the well-wishers and the student community of this great institution. I salute all of you and I congratulate. As I like to conclude this little note, one with little challenge. You know, an institution grows, and in 50 years it has achieved greatest excellence. But a challenge remains in front of its eyes and in front of its path of life. The challenge is nothing else than the very motto of the school, as all of us see displayed over all this campus. The motto of this school is love and service. Yes, a service not started with any other motive than the love for mankind, the love for people, and very specially love for people who are underprivileged. And that's how this school has started. And this school, the challenge has two sides right now. To make this school and keep this school to fulfill this challenge of service to the downtrodden. As we see right now on this stage, the school management engaging himself to offer education for the poor and the underprivileged children is one way of fulfilling their obligation. Yet a miles to go to make this institution an institution of service. And service means what? Service is something that is rendered without expecting any reward or any repayment. That's called your service. Otherwise, it is business. And today, the Director of Education is here and others are here. And all of us are well aware that education is slowly turning into a business. In right or wrong, that's what we are today. So in these challenging times, the Holy Angels will have to stand for its conviction, its motto of offering service and with a great love. Definitely, it needs creativity to offer service and to stand for service in a situation where education institutions like this can very easily be turned into a business institution. And I pray and I wish and I hope that Holy Angels will face this challenge, live out this challenge, and come out successfully offering service all through the years to come. With this as my wish and prayer, I Pray for God's blessings on this great institution and on all. God bless you all.
A very hearty welcome to Mrs. Rohini R. Baji Bakare, District Collector of Salem. We welcome you, ma'am, to the 50th Golden Jubilee Night.
Honorable Mrs. Rohini R. Baji Bakre, IAS, the First Lady Collector in Salem. She is already making history in Salem. I see her very agile and active. Twice I met her in her office. She is always busy, striving hard for the welfare of the people entrusted to her care. In the name of all gathered here, I accord a warm welcome to you, dear madam.
I now request Reverend Sister Angela, Provincial Superior, Bangalore, to honor Mrs. Rohini R. Baji Bakare, IAS District Collector of Salem, with a shawl and a memento. Thank you, sister.
We ask Right Reverend Jan Pierre Batu to address the gathering.
As we can read in Holy Scripture, once the whole earth had one language and few words. And men said to another, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower, which its top in the heaven." And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower. And he said, "Come, let us go down, and there confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech." This story is still actual, not only because we are in India with 17 different languages, but because human beings still look for a way of unity. They often look for this way in violence. They often look for this way in communication or technology. For example, we are in a connected world, and we can now reach our friends or our partners immediately in the whole world through phoning or sending emails. And this technical progress is a wonderful one. But we know that technique and communication are not sufficient to build communion between human beings. We all need education, and we all need to learn to forgive and love each other. This is the reason why our dear Franciscan sisters, servant of Mary, dedicates themselves